You know what, I gotta make a video on this. I seen this news that came out yesterday, and I was pondering whether to do it or not, because I'm taking a break and shit like that, but I honestly believe that I need to talk about this subject, because I have said on many occasions John Cena is a bully. He is a man that does not care about other talent. He tries to push down other talent as well, and this latest information that we have had from yesterday, and there's even been more details that have come out today, and I'll be getting through it, is that John Cena bullied, harassed, and even tried to get Alex Riley fired. Let's get in the, let's not waste any time. I'm going to go through the full details and then I'm going to give my opinion on it. This is by WrestlingInc.com. Tyler Rex has had massive issues with John Cena in the past. He spoke openly about it on Wrestling Inc. Last year during an interview, stating that his Burning Hammer finisher got heat from Cena for being too much like his. According to Rex, he wasn't the only one to have heat with John Cena. Rex said on a Reddit Ask Me Anything this week to promote Body Spartan, he answered several questions regarding his wrestling career. During the Q&A, Rex said that Alex Riley was massively targeted by John Cena several times, and I quote, "There is truth that there was some unknown, unreasonable heat between Riley and Cena to the point that everyone on the roster thought Cena was treating him in a way that was totally uncalled for. No one approached Cena about it, but the entire locker room was on Riley's side. A lot of consequences, and this is ridiculous, bro, and it was every freaking day. Cena thought Riley did something wrong every single day," Rex said. Rex said that Cena did things to Riley, including going through his bag, that's fucking disgusting, dude, and belittling Riley for certain supplements that he was taking. Rex thinks that Cena did it in an effort to get him fired. Likely, it's completely against the it is completely against the wrestler's code to ever go through another wrestler's bag. There was rumors that apparently Ken Anderson went through Batista's bag or something like that. Apparently, it's a massive no-no. You never ever do that in the locker room, because the locker room have certain rules and shit like that. Riley walked into an empty locker room and Cena was going through his bag. He found pre-workout vitamins and bitched him out for taking supplements, asking if he thinks that this is okay. Like he was looking for a reason to get him fired. But the thing is, though, is that Alex Riley, the supplements he were using were completely legal. It was protein shakes and shit like that. But for Cena was deliberately trying to get him buried. Riley would survive the allegation attempts and trying to get him fired, and he is still employed by WWE. Today, his most recent feud was against Kevin Owens in NXT. Also, and I quote, "We had a match when we had a match whenever Congress was for the stand-up for WWE charity shows, and it was a tag match. I think it was a 6-man match if I remember right, and it was Hawkins, Ziggler versus Riley and 2 other babyfaces. Cena had made it clear that he wanted Riley to act in a certain way and do different things, and we secured the entire match and his wishes, and it went flawless as far as we were concerned." Rex explained, "The second we walked backstage, he came up to me and said, 'Hey there, numbnuts,' and he sees the look of my face and tells me to get Riley. So all 6 of us come back, and he bitched out at Riley in front of the backstage roster because how he always treated him to do one thing and he does another. And Cena was washing his hands of helping him. Even Ziggler was like, what the hell, man?" Now, people are going to be so surprised by this. They're like, I can't believe Cena would do that. Listen, I have said on many occasions, even when I started YouTube, John Cena ain't a nice man. You know, I am a person that can tell whether somebody's bullshitting or not. You know, I can look at somebody and tell whether they're fake or whether they're phony. And this man, John Cena, is a complete and utter phony. He is a bully. He is, you know, and you know, all these people turn around and these John Cena fans, you all know who they are. They go on here and they praise Cena like he could do no wrong. Okay, John Cena on multiple occasions has buried talent. It's just WWE trying to hide it to try and keep it away. I mean, the Nexus thing. Edge and Chris Jericho even said it was bullshit. John Cena has flexed his creative muscle on multiple occasions. Everyone says, oh, Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold, they always flex their creative, it ain't no different. It ain't no different. From what I've seen, is that you have Vince McMahon and John Cena's Polly the fucking parrot on his shoulder, giving him information and telling him this and telling him that. And then you have the creative team and John Cena adds his own personal stuff into it. He even tried Nikki Bella to beat AJ Lee's record. Again, people might agree with Nikki Bella doing that, but ladies and gentlemen, that's besides the point. John Cena still, though, flexed his creative muscle, and he basically said, go ahead, you're gonna do it my way. How is this any different from what a Hulk Hogan or a Stone Cold or any other wrestlers did, like a Shawn Michaels or a Kevin Nash did? It's no different. You know, the two top wrestlers that have, that flex their creative muscle is, one, John Cena, and second is Randy Orton. Now, Randy Orton, to me, however, he's not one of those people, what I've looked at, he's not one of those people that really gives a shit, but, if it's a story that is completely trash, he will say his piece, but he's not one of those people that will interfere in maybe other wrestlers. He's more chilled out, relaxed, he doesn't particularly give a shit. That's what I've seen anyway from the research that I've done. But John Cena, however, he's so malicious, he's so vindictive, he's a terrible, you know, and people are turning around saying that John Cena, is the greatest wrestler of 2015. Now, it's just ridiculous. Do you know what? All these people, all these channels now are saying, who's the greatest wrestler of 2015? And do you know what I say? Nobody. Okay? Nobody. Not one wrestler, because not one of those wrestlers stood out to me this year. That's John Cena included. This was the worst year of professional wrestling, but that's besides the point. We're talking about John Cena. John Cena, to me, is a bully. He is vindictive. He will throw his creative control at people. And this furthers the proof that I presented, because I remember I said this a few years ago when everyone said I was talking pure and utter bullshit. And it wasn't until now that the stories came out about him and Alex Riley. And now people are now starting to believe me. And I like to thank those people, because, you know, I give out all the information that is put in front of me. At the end of the day, John Cena is a malicious bully. He is. And the sooner he leaves WWE, the better. You know what I mean? And there's people turning around and saying, oh, because of John Cena left, that's why the ratings are bad. Get the shit out, get that out of here right now. Because the ratings were already low, even when Cena was on Raw anyway. The ratings were already low. It's just, you know, it's just, to me, you know, the real John Cena has been shown, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, if there's any more information, I will let you guys know. But I wanted, because I'm taking a break, but I wanted to get this video out there for the people, because a lot of people have been messaging me and asking me what is my opinion on this. You know, John Cena's a scumbag, hoking through people's bags. Absolutely disgusting. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Christmas hat has returned from last year. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.